So as you know, this is the holiday season, and I want to mention that Max Mejia is with us as co-hosting today. So
Hello.
it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
I know.
How you doing?
How's everything going here?
It's good, man. I just been finally chasing dream opportunities, acting-wise, working 2 jobs now, and aside from this, I just try to branch out to other avenues, you know, especially before I turn, 30 in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to try different avenues before that happens. Not that 30 is the death sentence, it's just in some areas you kind of want to try certain things.
Right, but it's good to see you,
It's good seeing you, too,
Yes, and I'll tell you one thing, I want to see if we could get like a full shot here, because I just want to see something real quick, and I'm like, oh my goodness, woo! Boy, we really in the Christmas spirit. This is the best I've ever seen in my whole life here.
Yeah, but you have statues.
Well, those statues been with me forever now,
Well, you get them from the National History Museum or something?
No,
They
belonged to my family members before they passed away, but my goodness gracious,
Well,
like, whoa.
I was gonna say then I should try to call the cops here, but never mind.
No, yeah, you can call the cops and have me arrested. I don't mind here.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw him.
I'm not trying to go to jail though.
I saw him at the History Museum. But anyway.
Anyway. So, as you know, this is already the holiday season, and networks like the Hallmark Channel and sometimes Up TV air holiday movies in a constant air loop. Oh, yeah, in which they have a huge and loyal fan base. I still go through this every time here. But however, some people don't respond to them well. So what do you think is that psychology, Max, behind corny Christmas movies? We've been talking about this like before the show started, like here,
that is a good question, because I remember earlier in the year, online people would talk about that, because that's a topic that always comes up. Like, there's always at least one person that would be like, oh, I love watching cheesy Christmas movies. I don't care. I'm just like, I think it's just a comfort zone, because it's like I think it sounds like it's a guilty pleasure sometimes, because it's rom-coms, it's stuff that, you kind of like, it's one of the few things that actually takes you into a fantasy world, because a lot of movies now, unfortunately, focus too much about reflecting society to the point where it's not from a general aspect. It tends to cater to specific groups sometimes, to the point where, like, okay, not everyone can relate to this. It's good to do, like, there's a reason why movies do one big moment at a time. Hallmark does a good job of just giving you that one comfort zone where it's a formulaic thing that it just relaxes you. Christmas is very relaxing for us, It's there's a reason why they always play old music, no matter what, and sometimes it gives actors good work. For those of us that didn't get to be in MCU movies, hey, we got Hallmark, and we still look good doing it. So
yeah, I mean, with Christmas movies, it's just sometimes there's new Christmas movies at times on Up TV at times, where they do air sometimes original Christmas movies. I can't name a few particular, but it's like I see it on television, basically,
I see.
Yeah, because it varies. I mean, there are times the only Christmas movies I do watch here, because I have a few of my favorite that I've seen that I enjoyed watching. One of them is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation from 1989.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Someone posted a picture where they said, I can relate. Not the older you get, the more you relate to him. Like, I think the husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase here. Yeah. But one of my all-time favorite movies here that I always enjoy watching, because this was a TNT movie back from 2001 here, called Call Me Claus. It stars Whoopi Goldberg and Nigel Hawthorne. Whoopi Goldberg played the role of a successful but cranky producer at a home shopping network, Lucy Collins here, where he has to hire an actor named Nick here to play Santa Claus on the network. that she gets more, and she gets more than what she bargained for. So,
Nice.
but that's basically like the synopsis of what the film is actually about. It's a very good film and a funny one if you're into like Christmas movies that are like really funny and they're comedies. Basically those are my things.
There's one that me and my mom always watch every freaking year. She loves seeing it. It's actually pretty good. It's called The Family Stone.
Oh yes, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
I that's one of my other honorable mentions.
It's one of the ones. Oh, that's one of the ones I actually don't mind seeing all the time.
Right.
Very good.
Rachel McAdams. Oh yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
Craig T. Nelson, who did
who's Mr. Incredible and Incredibles,
and who also played the lead role on the TV sitcom Coach.
Oh really? That's right. He is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with voice actors. Like once I see them on screen, I'm like, oh, I know his voice. Like,
Yeah. Or I know his face. And so forth. But there is one there's also another film that I always like to watch. It's also another TV movie. It's called Annie.
Wait, the one about the orphan?
Yes.
Really? That's considered a Christmas movie?
Well, they did have like Christmas themes in there that I liked here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because this is the 1999 version I'm referring to.
Oh, this is the
ABC version, The Wonderful World of Disney.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it stars Kathy Bates, Victor Garber, Audra McDonald, and Annie is played by Alicia Morton here.
Oh wow! Oh,
yes.
I love Kathy Bates. I can see her being.
Kathy Bates is the one that plays Miss Hannigan.
Evil one, right?
Yes.
Yep, she'd be perfect for that. I've seen her. I remember her in The Waterboy. She's the devil. Like I was like, yeah, perfect for being a villain.
But there is one Christmas movie I'm like that just gave me a little creeps, and it's like I could say it was like the worst movie I've ever seen. From 1984, called Silent Night, Deadly Night here.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That does sound horrifying.
It does sound horrifying because it's about an orphan raised by nuns here who grew up to be a killer toy store Santa Claus here.
Killer toy store Santa Claus.
Yes, like a Santa Claus killer, basically.
Oh my.
Yeah, like it's not for everyone.
So they targeted, what is the guy targeted?
Yes.
Santa Clauses that work in malls?
There's a Santa Claus who is considered an orphan that he does, and he's basically like a murderer in that here. And it's like, he's a killer basically, and it's like it's really just horrific here.
Oh jeez, I've seen worse. I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember the modern day, the ones from a few years ago. Those holiday death wish or something like that. Like the horror Christmas movies are they're too grim. Horror movies are not what they used to be, man.
I know, they're not used to like how they were back from like the 70s, 80s, or 90s.
I think that was the peak. I think that was it. I think the only one was maybe Jordan Peele's movies that he makes. They're not holiday, obviously, but just.
Or like the latest one that came out, like I remember seeing. Well, I didn't see it, but I heard about it, called Nope.
Oh yeah, the one in the summertime. That was. It got mixed though. It was like.
Yeah.
It was mixed, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but those are the Christmas movies. But there are my other honorable mentions I have to bring up were The Holiday is one of them.
Oh, The Holiday.
Yes.
I love that one. Kate Winslet, Jack
Cameron Diaz. Yes.
Yeah, I love that one. That's my pick every
year. And then everyone's classic that it always plays on TNT and TBS, A Christmas Story.
Oh gosh.
1983.
You know what's funny? I'm one of the few that don't care to see it.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry to say.
They do like 24 hours of it all the time on TBS.
Facts.
On TBS and TNT every Christmas.
You know what movie? I know everyone talks about it. Home Alone. Priceless. I'm not gonna lie. Macaulay Culkin, golden as a child. That's one that I could see a couple of times. A Christmas Story. I can understand why people will watch it, but it's just I saw maybe I judged too quickly, but I saw one clip of it. I was just like, I don't get it. I get the whole tongue thing is funny, but it's just.
Yeah, there's some funny scenes of it.
I think it's the pacing. I think it's the pacing. It looks.
Right. I never seen the whole movie. I've only seen bits of it, but I know how it's like run here. But it's like it's yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though, but yeah.
Yeah.